Hey everybody, welcome to MindMesh's Movie Talks. My name's Chayton and I'm joined by Replacement Fish.
Hey, it's Mo.
Yes, welcome to the quarantine edition of MindMesh Movie Talks.
Yeah, whatever we're on.
Yeah, we're changing up the schedule. I'm pretty sure in the last Movie Talks we mentioned that we will be watching Hellboy 2019. Well, that's going to be coming in 2 weeks from now. If you're listening to this on the date that's released, to just give you a little bit of an update about what's going on, because we only release this on the MindMesh podcast, Spotify, and YouTube, and stuff like that. Basically, we're going on a bi-weekly schedule due to COVID-19 and the CDC's recommendation for social distancing and self-quarantine. With that being said, it's kind of put a strain on how me and Fish are able to record. So this is how we're doing it. We're getting creative. We're just trying to we're trying to make stuff work to make sure we still get content out for you. So
and making sure that we're safe.
Yeah, so we got enough movie talks for a bit, but we decided might as well just record stuff if we can record stuff, which is why Mo's here. He's joining me in self-quarantine.
Yeah.
We're both sick. Yeah, not true. We're not. We're not both sick. But anyways, the movie that we're watching, it's from 2011, and we decided it might be a little bit topical. We're watching Contagion. Yeah! This movie is on Hulu. If you have a subscription, it's also rentable on all your favorite rentable sites, such as YouTube, Vudu, iTunes, and Amazon Prime, I believe. There might be 2 or 3 others. But yeah, so I mean, it's easily accessible. I feel like I've seen a lot of people talking that they are watching this. And basically, with that being said, to sync up this movie commentary track with Contagion, all you're going to do is press play on this movie commentary track. As soon as the Warner Brothers logo, as soon as it fades to black, you're going to press play on this commentary track. But for now, press pause. Hey! Whoa! Here we go!
It's happening.
It's happening. We are officially here. Participant Media, never heard of them.
That's supposed to be like a degree symbol?
I don't know. They're the hot company back in 2011, that's for sure.
Imagination.
Oh, there's an I at the beginning of that.
Abu
God.
Dhabi? What?
I don't know. That was a very bad logo.
Mm-hmm.
It was very, honestly, like, very bad logo. Uh-oh. That's literally what people are having nightmares about right now.
Yep.
Straight up.
Oh,
Day
and this
2.
is day 2. Okay.
Wow, hopping us right in. What in the world? No, I have never heard that this movie. I didn't know this movie was a thing.
I've heard of it, but I didn't know. I haven't watched it.
Oh, okay. I had never. Yeah, I didn't know it was a thing. All I remember is that I saw that it was like trending and that a lot of people were watching it. I was like, oh, did they really just release a movie like right now that's all about pandemics and stuff like that? And then I saw that it was from 2011 and I was like, wait a second.
Like, how did that happen?
Yeah, wait, I didn't sign up for this.
Oh.
Bro, that's how it starts. It's always a cough.
Does our main character have the virus?
Da-da-da-da-da-da. This is how Terminator starts.
Yeah.
This is how the machines rise up. Straight up. Are you glad?
Wait, wasn't he the one that called?
I don't know. I'm not paying attention. Bro, she got it from the nuts.
Sure.
What if this was a pandemic that was spread by nuts? Everyone that's allergic to peanuts, safe. That's called natural selection. Straight up. Wait, did this one also start in
China, I guess?
Now, wait a second. This is hitting too close to home. I don't know how I feel about this.
Maybe that's why people are watching it so much.
Yeah, I know. For real, though. So, from what I do know, I know Matt Damon is in this film.
Really?
My boy Matty D. He's in this film.
All right.
What is his score? What? This is going. Yes. I am down for this score.
Yeah.
Who hired Great Value Daft Punk to come up in here?
Dang it, I was gonna say the same thing.
I also like how they have I wonder if they just forgot their microphones and they just decided, hey, let's
just make a montage.
Yeah, let's make this is all MOS, which if you don't know, that means without sound. What the second?
Oh,
What?
first dead. Oh, she dead.
That's not
She
even.
just straight up dead.
Yeah, she dead.
Wait, Minnesota has a population of 3 million?
Do they? Bro, I'm not gonna lie. When you just said Minnesota, I was just like, where in the world's that? Matt
Buddy.
Damon!
Hey, Matty.
There's my beautiful baby boy. Not a baby anymore. Well, one could consider him a baby since this is from 2011.
Yeah.
Look,
Oh gosh, I guess yeah, they have a decent sized population because I guess now the population is 5.6.
Huh. Okay, I'm trying to figure out if this is trying to be a montage showing how the disease is spreading.
I don't think it's supposed to be how it's spreading, just how far it's already gone. Because it's like it's already in so many different places, but how do they get in that many places?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out right now because it's like we've seen a person dead. We've seen these two. I forget if it said if he was in a different country, but
this guy is in.
He's in Hong Kong.
Yeah, and the other guy was in Tokyo.
Oh, in Tokyo. Okay, so we've seen like they're showing some very obvious symptoms.
Yeah. Like, dude, one guy collapsed.
Yeah, whereas the ones that were in like Americas or London or whatever, they
Already
just
dead.
seem like fatigue or dead.
Yeah.
Oh, he could
He's
get hit
just
by a
straight-
car.
He did get hit by a car.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Sinner for. Okay.
Too close to home.
Oh.
I take it all back. I don't like this film anymore.
We're not
Wait,
watching this anymore.
is that my... It's
What?
the Daily Planet in Atlanta, Georgia?
Gosh.
Bro, every movie's connected. I don't care what you say. Every movie is connected. I'm not certified for that sort of thing. I am
Yeah.
I'm a gynecologist.
Yeah, CDC doesn't really do anything for ADHD type
Oh
stuff.
shit, he's part of the CDC. Yeah, they're all gynecologists. I'm sorry. There's
I was about to say, buddy.
dude, don't look at me. I don't know.
Now I see. We would have already died if we tried that drinking game.
Yeah, no, like for real though. Yeah, we were like looking up drinking games for this movie, and literally it was basically take a drink after. Well, after
One of them was a title card thing. After once,
yeah,
take
every
a drink.
title card is shown, or whenever like the CDC is mentioned or anything like that. Like straight up, we would have already been like 5 drinks in.
Way more than that.
Okay.
Oh, so this is spread by fish?
Well,
Possibly?
okay. I think he's probably just guessing.
Yeah, he's
See,
he's
this
one
is
of
the thing.
speculators.
I'm very confused where Gwyneth Paltrow comes into all this
Yeah.
because that's a pretty big name.
Yeah.
You would think she would be like a main character. Whoa! Straight
Jeez.
up. And this is in 2011, and guess what's still surviving? Print media.
Yeah.
They got like 5 people buying their newspaper. That's all they need. Paper's cheap. Trees are cheaper.
Uh-oh. Our first kid.
I will say the one kind of a slight benefit to the good old COVID-19
Mhm.
is that it doesn't really affect kids that bad.
Yeah.
Like I think this has been like weeks ago, but I think I read that the infection rate for children was like under 0.5%, and the cases of like it being like mortally fatal was like 0.001% or some nonsense. I don't know. Kind of crazy. Wait, is Gwyneth Paltrow
She's already
married to
like,
Matt Damon?
I guess, but she's goner.
She is married to Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. Yeah, she's gone.
Bro, this is gonna be. What if this is just a random ass surprise zombie movie? What if that's what this is?
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh
He's
my.
really underreacting to this. Yeah, he's really underreacting. Is it just me?
It's kind of weird because the thing is that when you're like reacting to something such as this, some people like their brain basically shuts off.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things like he might be underreacting because that's how he literally would react.
Fair. Yeah.
Oh my
Jeez.
goodness. Bro, this is dark. This is honestly, this is probably the darkest movie I think we've ever done. Like usually we try to watch bad movies or like lighthearted action films. No, this is straight up like I'm upset.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna be like depressed after this movie.
After.
Wait, dude, don't bring up my. She's already.
She's already passed.
Oh my god!
Oh, I called it. Oh my god!
I am so upset. I don't even know how to react right
What
now.
the heck?
I'm so sad. Robert Downey Jr. Her other husband.
Everything is progressing so fast in this.
I'm very sad. Oh, this is back when H1N1 was still like a big threat.
Yeah.
What?
Does meningitis cause you to have like seizures?
Okay, here's my thing. You're about to ask me a medical question,
Fair.
and I don't even know what symptoms the flu brings.
Fair. Oh, you getting anger.
Oh, bro, Matt Damon, dude, everyone calm down. I understand.
Okay.
You raised your voice by 6 decibels, but that doesn't mean anything. See, this is what led Matt Damon to become an astronaut and shoot himself to Mars.
He lost his wife, so he's like, screw it, I'm going to Mars.
He lost his wife, he's going to Mars.
I'm done with Earth.
I'm done with these Earth plagues.
What diseases are on Mars? None.
Damn. Well, we actually don't know yet.
True.
We haven't drunk the water there.
Oh, it's his kid.
Yep.
Oh no.
God, is Matt Damon gonna lose literally everything?
Oh, he gone.
He's already dead.
Yeah. Yep. Good job, babysitter.
Oh my god.
Holy crap.
Oh my god.
Why did we choose to watch this?
I know. Look, we thought it was gonna be a funny haha joke, and no.
We did it for the meme.
This is sad.
We did it for the meme, and we did it for the sad.
Yeah, we did it for the good old Corona memes. We should have watched a beer making documentary instead. Lord. No, I remember when the coronavirus first came out and everyone started posting those memes like there's always a plague every 20 the 20th of every year. It's like 1820, 1920,
now
2020. And I was like, you know what? This is pretty good. This is pretty this is funny haha. I want it to be really topical. But now I'm really regretting it. I wish we would have watched the beer making documentary.
Yep.
I feel like there's got to be some good beer making movies out there.
What is it? Beer Fest. It's not beer making, but Beer Fest is a movie.
I think another one, Pineapple Express.
You know, I hate to admit it, haven't watched it.
Me neither. the only
another one dead.
Bro, I like how it causes some weird crustacean-esque stuff around the lip. It's almost like it completely just dries out the mouth. Very interesting. Very interesting. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. This is really, honestly, fucking me up.
Yeah.
I'm like
This is hitting a little close to home.
I'm like staring at this. I'm like, dude, these are literally meetings that are happening right now.
Yeah.
It's like straight up.
I don't know if I like this.
Well, here, just to give you guys a little bit of we're filming this pretty soon after like the CDC started recommending self quarantine and stuff like that. And when this releases, technically the whole self quarantine stuff is about 2 weeks old.
Yeah, a little bit less than that, I feel like.
No, I think it's actually a little bit over because they.
Oh. Okay.
Put your blindfold on, honey. We're gonna try something new tonight.
Jeez.
Oh my god. So yeah, no, we're like technically when this releases, we're like 2 to 3 weeks into the whole like COVID-19 pandemic in the US, basically. So like this might it's just weird to think that this movie could be kind of how it turns out in a sense. Oh. Well, they learn.
They're not going to show us. Keep us in the dark.
I want to see her gooey brain.
Yeah, her brain is just goo at this point. It's just, they open up the head and it just splurts out.
Bro, that would be weird that as the body decays, like the brain literally just turns to like almost warm jello.
Weird.
Yeah, it doesn't sound pleasing.
No.
I will say, we are very lucky that the youth is not really like it's not really affected by COVID.
Yeah.
In a sense.
Definitely lucky there.
Yeah, no. I mean, it still affects people with like autoimmune disease and like diabetes and asthma and stuff like that. But like, we're very lucky that this disease does not affect younger generations in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also one of those things like everyone has grandparents, unless you're like a grandparent.
Yikes.
Yeah, then I don't know. It's one of those things where like you really have to take everything to. I'm sorry, like mid burped in the middle of that sentence.
Didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah. But it's just one of those things where you have to take everything into account. You have to take everything pretty seriously.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, I don't know. It's just one of those things where the world's a changing, boys. Thanos actually came. And he said everything must be perfectly balanced, as it should be.
No more older people.
No more. Oh my god.
Sorry.
Damn.
Too far. No, but like all the memes about this thing.
Oh yeah, no, that's all that's in the. That's kind of a coping mechanism.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, no, I mean comedy is very much a coping mechanism.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you can't. It's for some people it's the only way around it. Yeah, no. There's also the what's really scary about COVID, in all honesty, is the people that don't show symptoms.
Yeah,
that have it and don't show it.
Yeah, because it can be dormant for like 2 weeks.
Well, no, it's dormant for 2 weeks, but even after that, there are some people that can have it and don't show any symptoms. Yeah.
Jeez.
So yeah, it's dormant for 2 weeks, but after those 2 weeks, you can either get the brute force of it or you get nothing, but you still had it.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, Matt Damon here I'm guessing, I'm going to guess our main character. I honestly, I don't know at this point. I'm pretty sure he's one of those like lucky few that's just randomly immune.
Yeah. So I guess Matt Damon is on his second wife, or was on his second wife. And that's his daughter?
Bro, this is what we call character development. I'm honestly quite I'm slightly happy that this movie is taking place in Minnesota. How many movies do you know that take place in good old Minnesota? Actually, now that I take this all back, they don't have accurate Minnesotan accents.
Wait, where does Mighty Ducks take place?
Mighty Ducks is
that Canada?
Technically no. I think it's in Anaheim, California, because the actual Anaheim Ducks are based around the Mighty Ducks. Like they actually had jerseys for my. I don't know. I've actually. You know what? That's a very good point. I need to watch more hockey movies. I'm gonna add that because I know there's like 2 good ones, and then Disney Plus is bringing out good old Mighty Ducks as a actual thing.
Mighty Ducks 1, 2, and 3.
Are there 3 of them?
There are 3.
Oh my god. Let's see. Yeah, Mighty Ducks, and then I believe the other one is like Goon or something. Oh yeah! Whoa, this is really crazy.
It takes place right before Black Friday.
Yeah, talking about Black Friday, but they're all like, it's kind of weird how the parallels. It's like coronavirus happened right before spring break. Think about that one. Uh-oh.
What?
Oh,
Another
no.
hitting too close to home.
Yeah, this is guys. Let's all just calm down here for a second. Let's go lighthearted. What if this movie just ends on just a super dark note?
I really would not like that at all.
Bro, I'm straight up getting a medical lesson right now. I feel like I'm going to understand the coronavirus more after I watch this film.
Jeez. Maybe we need to start recommending all of the doctors that are studying this right now to watch this movie.
Yeah, please, for any medical experts, please. We need to tell all the leaders of countries to watch this movie.
Oh, yeah.
Like, to understand this virus more, please watch Contagion from 2011, starring Matt Damon.
And Gwyneth
Well,
Paltrow.
I don't know if we can count her as a lead at this point. She's dead.
I mean, she was there.
She was. Yeah, now she's on an autopsy table. What do you mean she was there?
With her skull being open.
Take a drink for every time you see Gwyneth Paltrow's dead body.
Well, so far, we would have 2 drinks.
Yeah, that's true. What's that? Well, oh.
All right.
Oh, CDC, take a drink.
Also, title card. Would that be 2 drinks?
Oh my god! Yeah, it would be.
We've had so many title cards so far.
Yeah, I know.
I think we'd seriously be dead.
Yeah, no, for real though.
Oh, and we're about to see Gwyneth Paltrow.
Are we, or are we just gonna see her?
Oh, maybe.
I'm not gonna lie. I have never seen a hazmat suit that acts like those weird inflatable costumes, like those T-Rex that like appeared in those TikToks like 2 years ago.
I've only seen the ones that contain all the air, not the ones that are like.
Oh, they're even hooked up to like little air compressors. Oh my god!
Like I've seen stuff like that, or stuff that's like.
Well, it's like when you get an inflatable bed, that little like vacuum thing. It's like on the inside of the costume that like keeps it inflated.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know that hazmat suits also did that.
I didn't either. Huh. Yes, interesting. I don't know what any of that means.
Well, no, if you look at the dynamics of the antibodies on that image, the black and white contract actually construes the spread of the disease.
Oh, we got our reporter boy here. Sorry.
Wait, that's the dad from Friends. That's Ross Geller's father.
Huh. It's been a while since I've watched Friends, so I don't know.
Look, I don't like to say that I watched Friends. I'm not a huge fan of Friends, but what I will say is that I know all their faces because I've had to watch Friends so many times. Not saying why.
Okay.
But I have.
Fair enough. This is really why I don't care much for reporters like this. I know it's kind of their job to do that, but still, it's a bit of a dick move.
Well, no, here's my thing. Because when reporters do that, they kind of like hit that whole paparazzi-esque level for me. And I'm not a huge fan of that.
Yeah.
Like, literally what he just says, like, if you want to talk to me, just call my office.
Yeah, and if he does that, he'd probably get the right answer.
Yeah, no, it's literally like, that's the first step.
Mm-hmm. And he even had, like, the right hat to be, like, a paparazzi type person.
Oh, yeah.
They always wear the golfer hats.
Yeah, always. The good old like English messenger boy hats.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I do
Bryan
like those hats,
Cranston?
though. Oh.
What are you doing
right.
here? You're supposed to be in Godzilla. I'm just gonna keep
referencing other movies.
Yeah, I know. Man, we got everyone here. We got the Martian, we got Godzilla, we got Superman. This is wild. We got Iron Man.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure his kid was actually the boy from Iron Man 3. That's not true. He'd be too old by that point. Anyways, back to basics. Oh, wait, it's a bird flu. Wait.
Wasn't H1N1 the bird flu?
No, the bird flu was the bird flu. The H1N1 was, I'm pretty sure, the swine flu.
That's right. Yeah.
I think.
Find out. Remember, I'm the one to look things up.
Yeah. Which is weird because it's always reversed. Usually I'm the guy. But I remember when we last had you on the podcast and stuff, you were always the guy that looked stuff up. So I'm just like, well, you know what? It's nice that the tables have turned.
H1N1 was swine flu.
Hell yeah. I knew something medical. Bro, all I know is how to take medicine for my allergies. That's all I know.
Same, and that doesn't even work for me.
I date someone in the medical field and I know nothing about like medical terminology. It's great.
It's awesome. When she looks like there's a profile shot on this other girl.
Yeah.
My first thought is that she's Scarlett Johansson. I don't know why.
I can see that.
Okay.
I'm
glad I'm not the only one.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it's mainly in the eyebrows.
Yeah.
Because Scarlett Johansson always has like one eyebrow that's like looks normal, then one that's always like that inquisitive like arch type deal. I don't know. Like when I think of Scarlett Johansson, it's never just a straight face. It's always like that, like
like the
It's like, oh, you're looking at me. Well, good.
Or it's like, did you really just say that to me?
Oh yeah. It's like, really? You recommended porcupine quill therapy for me? What's wrong with you? That's not very LA.
LA.
LA. Uh-oh.
This isn't good. He's on the bus.
Bro, this is oh my gosh, this is patient zero shit.
No, he's like patient.
He's like
20.
patient 57.
And he's touching every pole as he walks by. Yeah.
Now for real.
Quit touching everything, you moron.
No, that's the thing too, is that they're even showing it. They're just like, yeah, this is what's going on. This is what's happening right now.
And he is going
Oh,
to
this
die.
is fun. This is like some Breaking Bad like montage nonsense.
Got a couple. Oh.
All
right.
I'm very confused now. Are they trying to show what he is seeing, or
is it him again?
Oh no, this is straight.
That's what he's seeing.
Yeah, they're. Oh, bro, this is straight scary.
Jeez. Get that C95 mask on, buddy boy.
Wait, why did that block his vision? I have questions. So she just ran up to the cameraman and just put the mask over the lens. Probably had a few drinks. Maybe went behind my back and cheated. I've been expecting it for a few months now, but I mean, there's never been any real evidence, and I think the sickness really shows.
Jeez. Yeah, remember, it's only traveled through mucous membranes. Oh wait, sorry, that's COVID.
I was about to make a joke, and I'm like, is a sperm a mucous membrane?
Buddy.
Look, guys, I'm just saying. A hospital room. You got some great amenities. I heard the vending machines are fully stocked. Wait a second.
Oh no. I don't like this.
Guys, everyone calm down. Everyone calm down. We're okay.
Jeez. I wonder if this is actually how it works, or there's talking
bro, I don't.
complete
No,
nonsense.
okay. Here's the thing: is that it has to be how it works. For the sole fact that, like, if it was wrong, this movie would have been canned. Like,
Fair.
there's a difference between making a scientific movie and making scientific movies.
Yeah.
Like, if you're talking sci-fi, or if you're talking action movie or whatever, they just make stuff up. Like, it's literally called science talk. It's like they just make up stuff that sounds scientific to be scientific. But this movie is literally based on a real life phenomenon, so it's like if they made something up, they would be lambasted for it.
Yeah. And I guess, like, I didn't realize this movie got a really decent reception. Like,
Oh, really?
it's got an 85 on Rotten Tomatoes. Dude.
That's not bad.
No,
that's not bad at
really
all.
good compared to what a lot of movies nowadays get.
Yeah, no.
What? Shut you down.
For
Just
what?
the press
What's he
dude?
doing? I don't know. I'm very confused. I thought it was a doctor because the
I
guy
thought
was
so,
like
too.
paparazzi him.
Can you? You probably can.
Well, I was
but-
about to say, I'm pretty sure like the coronavirus vaccines that are being tested right now are all like super small, like doctor teams.
Yeah.
I don't think any of them were like government run in a sense. Ah,
Oh,
thank goodness.
Only 5 cities. That's fine.
Tennessee's
a
safe.
Only a weekend in 5 cities. That's not bad.
And then the next day, it's like it's in
All
every
50.
state. It's
Oh,
in all
no.
state. Take a drink. Ooh.
Yee.
God, big yikes.
Yeah.
I feel like okay, guys, take a drink every time I say big yikes.
Or just oof.
Oof. Yeah. Whenever I do the Minecraft Steve, oof.
If all of these title cards continue, are we going to see like the population go down, or is it just going to stay
I
the
think
same? I
it's,
wonder.
I honestly think they're just saying that'd be like,
This is how many it could affect, or something like that.
well, no, I just think it's like showing the difference in population and like how it's affecting each individual like place. I don't know. I'm guessing it's got something to just be like, yeah, I don't know, because I mean it's one of those things like right now it's like Italy's having a crazy surge of coronavirus.
Yeah.
But the U.S. is literally on the same track, but everyone's like, oh, it's completely different because the U.S. has like 256 million more people or whatever. And it's like, well, yeah, you do have to take those discrepancies into account, but it's all. So, I mean, I'm guessing it's got something to do with that. It's just like pandemic numbers type deal, infected numbers and all that.
Yeah, I want to know how much research actually goes into stuff like this.
Into movies like this?
Or like, yeah, into scientific movies.
Oh, I'm sure this was like going for. There's no way that this movie was not written over like 5-6 years. like the people who wrote this film probably researched pandemics.
Yeah.
10 years before they wrote this.
Jeez. Maybe that's why we haven't found like an actual working vaccine for COVID.
Well, that's not true. I think there's like 4 or 5 currently in testing.
Okay, fair.
The problem is with it is just there, unless it's like emergency terms like right now, it's very difficult for us to get a vaccine out quickly.
Yeah, true.
So it's one of those things like, yeah, we found vaccines, we just don't know if they are good vaccines.
Right, yeah.
You would not believe your eyes.
Wait, what? Where did that come from?
I don't know. I just randomly I gotta sing Fireflies. It's just one of those things.
Yeah, that song just recently came back in like, what was it, TikTok stuff?
Did it?
Like there was this one video that someone showed me. It was like,
oh, this is literally showing how it can transmit.
Oh gosh.
He's watching it all. He's like, oh god.
He's like, this is how it
He's
happens.
like, the world's made a grand mistake.
But yeah, like people are like doing the intro to TikTok or intro of Fireflies on TikTok on like random instruments, just jump cutting it. And it was like, this song is like over a decade old and I still love it.
Whoa, love is a strong word, man.
I will use that till the day I die for this song.
Look, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was one of those people that listened to Fireflies a lot. I was an Owl City boy.
Boy, I share the same birthday as Adam Young, the lead singer.
Oh. I was like, bro. Well, that's the thing. I know bands. I don't know members of bands.
That's fair. I'm the same way with like a lot of the bands I listen to. I only know most of the lead singers, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Like, I can't tell you who the lead... I don't think I can actually tell you who the lead singer of Fall Out Boy is.
Yeah, I mean, same. I don't know what you're looking for there, but
I was just looking for a reaction. I don't know.
Dead face. Like Gwyneth Paltrow. Rest in peace.
Almost 2 weeks in now. Well, on the bright side, at least this disease is only on its first mutation.
Oh, yeah. I wonder... I actually don't know. Does COVID-19 mean that there's been 19 mutations of it?
That's what I've seen.
Oh, okay.
Don't quote me on that, but...
Oh, I'm quoting you on. I'm quoting you on that.
From what I've seen, it's the 19th mutation because coronavirus is like a thing that's been around for a long time, but COVID-19
oh yeah, because it's like a mutation of like the common code or a common cold.
I know what you were going for. It's fine.
No, don't worry. The viruses are made out of code. We live in a simulation. Don't look at the sky. Wake up.
Whoa. Cromweedy?
Yeah,
that's an interesting name.
Yeah, that's just a bad brand of cereal.
Nope.
I don't even know what that means, man.
He kind of like, I think his voice this guy's voice kind of reminds me of James McAvoy.
Oh,
just a tiny bit.
Yeah,
because I mean, The man's originally Scottish, but when he plays like an Irish role, or not Irish, UK role, or
Well, that's
English,
how a lot of actors are.
yeah,
Like Tom Holland, he can almost flawlessly switch from his British accent to his American accent.
yeah. Same with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh yeah, no, I mean a lot of them are just like, especially since a lot of films that are made nowadays are U.S. based in a sense. Like you almost have to get good at switching accents on the fly to get anywhere.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Matt Damon's just immune. He don't even got to wear a mask.
yep. I mean, his wife was infected, and well, his wife and son.
Yeah, true. Straight up.
I mean, that's the way to do it, I guess.
Man.
Oh, yet another
Yeah.
thing that touches a little too close to home.
Yeah, man. Well, I feel like a lot. The thing is that we say it's touching close to home, but that's really how most viruses work.
Right, yeah. Makes me glad that I'm one of the like I have facial hair, you have facial hair. We
Yeah, man.
both actually wash our facial hair with
no.
specific things. Like a lot
Yeah.
of people don't do that.
Oh no, I know literally all my friends with facial hair, besides you, I know don't wash their facial hair. Like we fucking buy beard wash. We buy shampoo
For our
slash
face.
conditioner that's specifically for like facial hair. Because I mean, it is technically different than your head hair.
It's extremely different.
Yeah, extremely different.
And plus it can hold bacteria a lot longer.
No, yeah, no, for sure. So it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, we're safe. We wash our beards, guys.
Don't worry, it's fine.
I got triple layer of protection. I use beard wash, I use beard oil, and I take a Lysol can.
Sprayed it on the inside of your mouth.
It's
and
like
breathe it
hair,
on a lighter.
It's like hairspray to me. I use the shape and the fine. Wait, what?
Sorry, we missed like
Yeah,
all of
no,
that conversation. What
yeah,
we
I
heard
was
was
trying to-
Taco Bell.
Yeah, I was trying to tune in.
So was his daughter staying with him?
I don't.
I
No.
guess.
Oh. It's
Aw.
called social distancing.
Lysol it, dude. Or is it sold out where you're from too?
So it's okay. So I'm gonna guess that she's not having to wear a mask because he's immune and he probably isn't carrying the disease since he's been like condemned to a hospital for like the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, he was condemned in the hospital. She came to visit him in the hospital, and then he was released.
I feel like condemned, quarantined.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the
Quarantined,
word
not
we're looking
condemned.
for. Same difference.
Yeah, same.
Are we about to see how she got it?
Oh yeah, another thing for this.
Oh, there's the guy. He had it.
Yeah.
He had it.
Another
all
thing
makes
for this
sense.
drinking game was whenever it flashes back before the
Oh
pandemic started.
yeah.
So this is another one.
So this is day 1.
Or maybe this is day -1? Who knows?
Well, no, because we started on day 2. We never went back to day 1.
Yeah, true. Are you sure? I thought we went to day 1.
No, it started on day 2.
Okay.
For sure, for sure.
Okay. I believe you. I bet she speaks Chinese or Mandarin.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like, oh, we're gonna speak a different language because we think you can. Then all of a sudden she joins in with
Yep.
fluent like.
I really want that to be the case.
Oh, we just started week 2.
Mm-hmm. is this the girl that we just saw, or is this a different person?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I want to know how crazy this is.
Different person. Got it. Cool.
Wait, should we know who this is?
I think.
Well, I don't know. I'm like,
I think this is Scarlett Johansson girl.
Maybe.
Because the other girl wasn't, and this one I think is. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, time to die.
Bro.
Is she writing her note? Oh no.
She's calling her colleagues. I got it.
Quick, come here, study me.
Study me, please. Yeah, it is Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
Girl, not Scarlett. Well,
I know what you meant. Also, so this is actually, I looked up the actors and everything. This is Kate Winslet. I didn't realize.
oh, okay.
Thanks, and in the military.
Yeah, I know, straight up.
It was nice knowing you.
Damn, dude, you've
Sorry,
accepted.
I'm getting too dark.
Yeah, you've accepted the darkness, and now you live in it.
Isn't it for COVID? It's over 103.
I thought it was 102.
It might be 102. I don't know. You're going to finish. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's kind of the scary part. It's like, what happens when all the doctors and nurses start getting sick too?
Ooh, yeah.
Like, it's just like that. They're literally the front lines. They're
Right,
the people
yeah.
taking care of this in a sense. So it's like, how what happens then? What happens if it just starts spreading through a hospital, but not through patients, through the staff?
Yikes. Yeah. Or sorry, big yikes.
Oh my, dude, the drinking game only it only counts for me. Only if I say big yikes.
Oh, there it is.
You go. Oh, stepson.
Okay.
Maybe that's why he didn't get infected and his daughter didn't get infected, is because
They weren't blood related?
yeah, not blood related. Maybe it just like any other disease, it only affects certain people.
I don't know, man. Look at that. Good old iPhone.
Yeah, good old. Oh my gosh, not even emojis. Bro, are you a millennial or not? Actually, technically, millennials didn't grow up with emojis.
Nope. They grew up with emoticons.
Emoticons. I
Which
mean,
is what that was.
we technically grew up with emoticons, but we're not technically millennials.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, we're technically Gen Z.
I'm annoyed at that, honestly.
We literally missed the cutoff by like a year.
Well, I mean, I missed it by a couple.
I missed it by like a year.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna count myself as a millennial. I don't care. I ain't part of them last Z's, the diseasers.
We're Zoomers.
We're Zoomers.
Oh, another flashback.
Take a drink. Oh wow, that's a I like that. That
wow.
was a good voice. I kind of want to steal that.
Oh, gosh.
I like how they're showing this. How every film depicts drunk people
With
Just
a vignette?
well, vignette, but also just rack focusing randomly.
Yeah.
What's nice about it is that she's always in focus, at least at some part of her face.
Yeah.
But
Just sometimes it's her nose or her ears.
yeah, it's kind of cool how it like is rack focusing. Oh, hello. Oh, there's the model that died. Bro, every time it does that, I literally think that the film freezes.
Yeah,
I'm like,
same
oh,
here. But
I'm like, oh god.
no.
Oh,
no, we have to
no.
restart. Make all of the same jokes we made last time.
Make all the same jokes.
Wait, I forgot. Do we make jokes?
Ooh. Why did the chicken cross the road?
Computer.
Wait. No, it makes sense. I get it. I understand.
Oh, good, because I don't.
And there's him. It all makes sense now.
The drink.
Gwyneth Paltrow is literally patient 0.
Ooh. Hmm.
But when you want to know what's crazy is that literally that's happening right now.
Yep, I know.
There's like German companies that apparently are making stuff in secret and it's crazy. It's crazy how the world like wants to work together but then doesn't.
Yeah, no. We're not gonna achieve world peace for a while, I feel like.
R.I.P. the world.
Oh no.
Bro, that light up top is kind of freaking me out. You see how it's like flickering?
Oh my gosh, wait.
Yeah,
I
no.
didn't realize that. I'm like, oh no.
It's literally what drew my eye got drawn to in the scene. I'm very confused about what it.
Yeah, now that you pointed it out, I can't.
Yeah, no, it's like you can only look at it. We're gonna take her out.
Ominous. It's funny how they keep switching between the different mask types, like the basic mask versus the C95 mask.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, the C95 mask is the only one that actually will help prevent, well, right now, COVID-19.
Well, yeah, because it's like the what?
Like a respirator type.
Yeah,
isn't it?
basically, yeah.
It's the one that has the little tag on the front of the mask. Yeah.
Bro, straight up.
Wait, did you call it? Are they actually gonna kill her?
Yeah, mob boss. So we can't let the news out.
So maybe it's the Chinese that are developing the cure in this.
Who knows? The bro, straight up, just kidnapping her.
Jeez. Are you?
He's got it. I don't know. Whoa, what? Oh, I thought that was like a
Jeez.
fire in the background. I was like, this straight up sacrifice.
Burn the witch. Burn the witch.
She started it all.
She's too close to figuring out where it started. It started with them.
Bro, this is just one big old game of Clue.
We love a good old whodunit. Oh.
Wait. Is he saying that
Wait. What?
he's using his family?
As leverage?
I'm very confused. At first I thought he was about to admit that like it started here.
Yeah.
It started with my village.
Oh, here's ScarJo. We call her Farjo because she's far from ScarJo.
Oh my! I thought Garjo for great value, Scar.
Close enough.
See, that doesn't make sense for anyone who lives in a state without a Walmart, but who lives in a state without a Walmart?
I think every state does. It's the cities that make sense.
I mean, everyone knows what a Walmart is.
Yeah.
I think. Unless you live, in like Canada or the UK.
Yeah.
Or any other.
Then you have Tesco.
Yeah, or any other English-speaking country that does not have Walmart predominantly in them.
Hey, he's back. We haven't seen him in a while.
That's not true. It's very weird to see Bryan Cranston not a main role.
Yeah. Ooh.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. I want to see what the public is actually doing in this
Yeah,
because
no,
I want to
that.
see if it's close to what the public is doing
Oh wait,
in
is
our
he
case.
sick?
Oh, maybe. Yep, I think so. He's using essential oils. He drinking it with alcohol?
I'd
What
like
a way to
to.
do it.
It's just a typical Jack and Coke mixed with a little bit of essential oils, a little bit of lavender, a little bit of orange peel. You know.
Oh, he's live streaming it even.
Oh, they're talking about the 1920s.
No.
They're talking about it.
Oh no!
That's a big boy. Yikes. Big boy. Well, then I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think if the CDC announced. Well, the thing is that mortality rates always fluctuate, so it's one of those things where it's like you can't determine mortality rates until the virus is over or whatever. But I feel like, or maybe I don't know. Once again, I don't know any medical terminology. Well, I'm trying to think if the CDC's been like pronouncing mortality rates, but I don't know if it's like overall mortality rates or if it's specifically for the demographics it's affecting most, which is 60 plus. Someone's got a wiretap on his phone. Not the Goodwill man. Wait, he's wearing a Goodwill jacket, but he's. Wait a second. Straight up. Oh God. This is panic buying. This is what panic buying looks like. Oh, she's about. Oh no, she's spreading it. She's literally spreading word. See, this is what happens. You tell one person, the next day it turns to 5 people. The next day it turns to 20 people. The next day it's 100 people, then 1,000, then 10,000. And this is what happens. You can trust no one but yourself. It's sad, but it's true. Well, I'm not kidding. Literally, he told his wife to like leave and come to him and be alone. And then her best friend called. And then what's the first thing that happens? She's like, oh, it's serious. And just like rats out her husband, basically.
Jeez. He counting the people with masks? Uh-oh.
I think she's just counting the amount of people online.
Uh-oh. And this is how
Yeah.
anarchy starts. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
I don't. The funny thing is, when people do stuff like that, they wouldn't even know what to do with it if they got it.
Yeah.
Like if they would just inject it into themselves and not even get it in their bloodstream.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, I'm cured. Go out and infect like 50 more people.
Oh my goodness. Why light up the liquor store?
Hey, if they're gonna go out with a bang.
Yeah. Welcome to panic buying.
Okay, I'm sorry, but that one interaction, just
Bro,
walk up.
look, okay, I'm just saying
What the heck was that? What was that supposed to show?
that there are infected people in the grocery stores. Bro, this is straight up 28 days later. This is turning into a zombie film.
Yeah. Maybe not necessarily zombie, but just anarchy film.
Straight up someone's trying to siphon his car of gas.
Yeah. Why'd you get out there, bud?
I'm immune. This is how The Last of Us started.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't play that. I
Oh.
watched quite a bit of it, but
So you know how it started, though.
more or less, yeah.
Bro, he's just gonna charge through.
He will. Yeah. Because Matt Damon's gonna Matt Damon.
I'm Matt Damon, and welcome to Jackass. Oh, shit.
Oh, maybe he didn't.
Oh, my goodness.
This really.
Oh, it's the reporter.
It's this guy.
He's still alive.
Interesting. Plot twist, he didn't actually have it, he just had the flu. Well, she's got it.
Yeah, no, you can tell by like the dry lips and the red nose.
My gosh. Oh. I wonder what the medical not symptom, but the what problems having a seizure would cause when you're pregnant.
Oh, I thought you were gonna asking if it was because this is actually a thing. There was a baby born with COVID-19.
Oh.
Like the mom had it, so the baby had it. So it goes through like the placenta and all that nonsense.
Yikes.
So I thought that's what you were about to ask, if it could actually go through to the baby.
Well, I mean,
And I'm like, it
you
depends on
answered that at least.
Yeah, it depends on the disease. But no, I'm pretty sure a seizure can affect the baby because that's like.
Yeah, that's a lot of that's more brain function, I guess.
Well, yeah, brain function, but it's like that shuts off the rest of the body, which is allowing the baby to live.
True. More medical talk from people who are not qualified to talk.
Yeah, disclaimer. Please do not listen to anything MindMesh says.
Oh, so I guess she's dead. Good to know.
That's just sad.
Bye, Garjo.
Bye, Garjo. We got some lovely daffodils for you.
Oh, and they're doing mass graves now.
Well, that's also a thing, is that they're really worried about the whole cemetery system because it's like, well, once they run out of land, what happens?
This is why you should be cremated.
Not gonna say I agree, but I agree. Because then you can just be breathed into other people's lungs and give them the disease. Oh no.
Nah, that or just be like,
well, no.
get cremated and then like one of those things where you could be planted as a tree.
Yeah, no, get cremated, then tell them to also spray a can of Lysol into the urn, and then be used in soil as fertilizer.
Oh my gosh! So we're gonna be growing Lysol grass.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Look, okay, we keep going. Oh, hidden too
I
close to
know.
home, but these are just general
Yeah,
practices.
it is a lot of general stuff.
It's just straight up like, oh, everyone's getting sick. Well, yeah, maybe keep your distance from them. It's just one of those things.
Freaking Twitter, man.
Is it just me, or does his teeth look more rotted?
I was not paying attention to his teeth.
Yeah, no, just I like his teeth in the beginning were like they were crooked or whatever, but like
Now
I don't
they
know,
look worse.
they just seem worse.
Yeah, I didn't see his teeth before, so I can't really. I don't have
Yeah,
anything to
yeah.
compare it to. Yeah, yeah.
Oopsies.
Oh
See what
no.
happens when you let stuff out to family and friends before it actually happens?
Mm-hmm.
I'm also very glad that they're using Facebook as their main social media source.
Yeah. I mean, they did mention Twitter, but yeah, Facebook
Did they?
is. Yeah, they mentioned Twitter for a second, and then now they're
Oh, never
saying
mind. Now
Facebook.
that we're getting like close-ups on his teeth, it's just the crooked of his teeth is causing weird shadows.
Gotcha.
I like this cool like cutting like thing where it's almost like he's arguing with himself in a sense.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, that's valid.
yeah, big boy yikes.
So 3 weeks in now.
Why do I recognize this guy?
Let me see him. I haven't gotten a good look at him yet. I mean,
He reminds me of the guy who played Spock in the reboots of Star Trek.
yeah. I don't remember that guy's
I
name.
think it's I don't, Zachary Quill, Zachary Quinn. It's Zachary something.
Zachary Quinto.
I knew it started with a Z and a Q.
I forgot that Simon Pegg was in that.
Yeah, man. He was the Scotty.
Yeah. I mean, he's got that good old bowl haircut. They tried it on a monkey. Poor thing. But it's also a monkey. When it kills a host.
Yikes.
Whoa. That's real high.
Yeah, that's very high.
Well, on the bright side, we're not there.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
Hey, don't say yet. Come on.
We're not there ever.
Jeez.
That's a very big number.
Yeah. I mean, granted, that is also like, isn't the contagiousness of COVID pretty high?
Yeah, it's 50%.
That's what I thought.
So, or not 50. Like, I mean, it fluctuates per model because it's
Yeah,
also like it's
yeah.
one of those things where it's like it's a very contagious disease just because it lies dormant so long. But
Right.
but it's also one of those things where like depending on the steps that are preventing it, can completely change it.
So we're not quite at contagion level yet. That's a good sign. I think.
Man, what's more ominous than seeing an empty airport?
Empty LA.
No. Because the
Hmm.
thing is, unless you've been to LA, you don't know what it's typically like. Whereas
Fair,
everyone's
fair.
been in an airport.
True.
Kinda. It's really weird. Every time we cut back to Matt Damon, like, oh, our main character, but he's only been like 25% of the film.
Yeah. What about toilet paper?
Bro.
Uh-oh. People like this that really make stuff like situations like this the worst.
Oh, yeah. No, it's always a panic.
Mhm.
Always a panic.
Like, why get mad at something that you cannot control yourself?
I mean, that's just being human.
Yeah.
I mean, when you really think about it, that's literally just being human.
Oh, that's big yikes.
That's
I could never fall asleep with earbuds in like
dude,
that.
same.
Just because like those kind of earbuds really hurt my ears.
My thing is that I sleep on my side, so I can only ever
Mm.
have one earbud in because if it's in both, it's like the one that's on like the side that I'm laying on is just like penetrating my brain.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh,
The heck happened there?
I believe that is what we call a suicide.
Well, you never know.
I don't know.
Yeah, not suicide.
Oh,
But also,
that's
I don't
yeah,
think gunshots would make that bright of a flash.
it would.
Would it?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair
I
enough.
mean, you have to think it's a contained explosion.
That's fair.
The thing that I think was a bit wrong was I don't think it would be a daylight flash.
Yeah.
I think it would be more tungsten,
Mhm.
which would alter the mind into thinking that it's slightly darker because it's on the red side of the spectrum.
Yeah. He trying to come visit his neighbor that was killed?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep, ransacked.
Yeah, straight up empty.
See where the neighbor was killed, or did
Yeah,
they
I'm
take
waiting.
the
I'm
body?
waiting to see the when they took the body to eat.
Oh, they left the guns. Hmm.
What was his name? The Jor?
I don't even know, man.
The
I can't even hear that
the Giorno.
he's
Is this the guy that made
delivering.
the pizza? It's not the Giorno. Oh,
Uh-oh.
wait.
Um. Oh, okay. It's a way to have fun during a pandemic.
Yeah, pandemics are really, it just forces you to do everything that you wanted to do but never had time to. Read that book you've been looking at. Watch that movie you've been wanting to watch. Contagion? Great film.
This will give me time to watch. Listen to or listen to slash read Last Witcher.
Oh, yeah, wow.
So I finished the
Yeah.
entire series of The Witcher, and I really want to read the books now.
See, I have never played the games. I've never read the books, and I haven't seen the TV series.
I've only seen the series. I haven't played the games or anything, so I'm interested.
I have so many people. I think I actually own them.
See, I think I think I have the first or second one. I think I have the
I
first.
might own the third.
See, the third got Game of the Year, so that makes sense.
Yeah, it probably had like a massive sale or something. I was like, oh yeah, let's get it.
Because like that's on everything now. I feel like it's gonna be the next Skyrim, where it's gonna be ported to everything.
I mean, technically already is,
Fair.
except Alexa, which Skyrim somehow managed to do.
Yeah.
She holding a tampon, or is that just I don't?
I think that's a vial of something.
Okay. I thought she was like contemplating if she was about to start. And I was just like, wait a second. This is awkward.
Oh.
That's the worst part about viruses is that like the thing is about viruses is they don't handle heat very well.
Mm-hmm.
So like if a pandemic starts at the beginning of winter, as coronavirus did, except it didn't spread as
Right.
fast. But like the main problem is that like heat kills viruses. The thing is that they're always gonna be there, so you can never count them out.
Mm-hmm.
Same with the flu. Oh, she's doing
she's testing on herself.
straight up human testing without. Oh,
Oh.
now that
That's not good.
no, this is where the zombie apocalypse starts. They're starting tests on the vaccines and
Hmm.
well, I mean, she's walking. I mean, I'm just saying.
I mean, she did just now take it.
Well, the thing with the vaccines, as soon as they give them, they're supposed to take like slightly over a year of like literally constant surveillance to make sure
Mhm.
that they're like okay.
Right.
Is she about to take off her mask so she can get like full blown like
Straight up
contact?
lick the patient.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's a nice push pop you got there. Oh, yep, straight up.
Oh, it's her dad.
Oh goodness.
Oh,
Oh goodness. That's not how you do.
No. I mean, sure, desperate times, desperate measures, but still.
Yeah, no.
I can't tell why he's crying. If it's proud or
Yeah, no. I think it's one of those like
Okay,
My
he's
feel-
laughing. So it
My
seems-
feelings are too complex. I can't handle it.
Jeez, that's so many.
Okay, the one happy part that we can look at this is that like COVID's less deadly.
Yeah, I mean we're at day 131 now. That's a lot further along. Weren't we just at like 3 months?
Yeah,
Or not even 3 months, 3 weeks.
yeah. I'm trying to think. So typically 31 days in a month. So December,
Right.
January, February, March, April, blah 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 blah. So
That's
I'm gonna say
4
times
months?
5, 155.
Okay,
So what was the days that they just did?
131.
Okay, so
So we're
they're
at 4 months.
technically we're around the time that they are
Okay.
right now. So we're safe.
We're just progressing so much slower.
Yeah.
I mean, ever played Plague Inc?
I was literally talking to someone. I was like, man, when this all like blows over and it becomes one of those like flu-esque like things where we just have to get a vaccine every year, like when's Plague Inc gonna put the update in? Like when's it gonna be one of the base things that people could choose?
Honestly, though, that game so addicting,
Dude, yeah, no, it's what's crazy is it's addicting and it's currently trending. Like when you open up
Yeah.
Steam, it's like one of the top selling games right now.
I wonder if it's on the app or if it's like trending on the App Store too.
Oh, probably. I forgot it was also mobile.
Yeah, that's where I first played it.
I wonder if there's anywhere in the US that pronounce mobile.
Ooh, I don't know.
Because the one thing that I've noticed is that whenever someone's talking about a mobile phone is that they always say mobile.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those weird phonetical words that is pronounced the same anywhere.
Yeah.
Like everyone knows how to say mobile.
Okay, so it's not trending anywhere
Ooh.
on the App Store.
Ooh. Now that
But there are
is-
some really good trending games. Like,
I don't play mobile games. I
trending.
don't know.
yeah, I don't either. Like the top paid one right now is, of course, Minecraft.
Yo.
Well, who out of those 12 million have already died?
Yeah, no, I feel like it's one of those things where like he's got 12 million, but I feel like a lot of people that are part of that 12 million are people that have the disease looking for a cure.
Right. So when you tell them, hey, don't take this, they're not going to believe you. They're like, okay, I'm going to take any chance I can get.
Yeah, no, it's like, bro, I'm straight up gonna dive into the witchcraft healing crystals.
Of course.
Wait,
Most likely.
manslaughter?
Jeez. I mean, yeah, but
Sort of, kinda.
it's your property,
yeah,
but if it's for the better good.
I don't know. Things like this are weird.
Also, we literally skipped like 100 days.
It's
In the span of
okay. It's
seconds.
okay. Wait, what are they drawing?
Are they 310? Are you kidding? What?
Oh,
That's how this is going?
Whoa, straight up bingoed it.
What the heck?
Is that how they actually
Also,
do it?
They're vaccinating people who were born on Mario Day.
Oh, damn. Damn.
Only gamers, man. So she's doing okay.
Yeah, she's doing fine.
Wow.
Bro, what happens if there's like an after credits scene in this movie where literally like it's like
The virus
14
comes back.
Well, no, it's like 14 months later and the vaccine kills everyone.
Ooh. Oh, no.
Yeah,
Wasn't
no.
that what the reporter dude was talking about? Like, what if the vaccine does this later on?
Yeah.
Her birthday's going to be last. Nope, don't count on
Yeah,
that.
I know. Immunity's such a rare case.
What?
Yeah, it's called the pause menu. The thing is that like you also can't count immunity into the play because even if you're immune, you can still carry the disease.
Right, yeah. Carrier is different than someone who has the disease. Oh, they didn't give a title card. I wonder where we are.
And we're back in the village, dude. Has she become a teacher? Straight up, the Chinese mob just straight up
guess.
just kidnapped her.
Uh-oh.
Who? Who just landed? Bro,
They really did hire great value
yeah,
Daft
no,
Punk, and
yeah,
I love
no,
it.
for real. Like the music of this is very,
Like, I'm here for it.
yeah, very synthy. Whoa, she looks like Mila Kunis right now.
Tiny bit. I can see it. So they're using her as a ransom? Huh. So she's ransom for the vaccine. Got
Yeah,
it. Okay.
that's very. You know, I never thought of this like prospect, like holding a top official and like using them as bait for the vaccine.
Yeah.
Like it really makes me wonder if like you know all those like we have like US embassy like prisoners in other states and stuff like that who
Yeah.
just been like held to be held. So I'm wondering I mean, I'm saying this. I don't know if there's any right now. I just know there have been news stories about that sort of stuff, like U.S. citizens being held in different jails for like no reason type deals.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes me wonder if that's like I don't know. It's one of those things. Like it's interesting to me to think that
It could be a possibility.
yeah, it's a
even.
possibility that like other countries used U.S. or any really countries using other countries' citizens as leeway to get vaccines.
You would think that would be kind of like illegal, though.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just straight up gonna keep her.
What? What did he just give her?
Squirted up her nose, I guess.
It's like we've made a gel form of the pandemic.
Yeah, they're just straight up gonna keep her.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no, I
man.
think they just gave her.
Oh no. Okay, they
okay.
did. Okay, they actually did let her go. About to say that's like even more messed up. Jeez.
Is she though? Is she really?
Kind of doubt it, but
Well, I also don't know what
possibly?
I don't know what they injected her with.
I don't think they injected her. I think they just like squirted a little bit up her nose so she could tell if it was just like saline or something. I think that was what they were trying.
Could you tell if it was just saline by getting it squirted up your nose though?
I think because I mean saline is literally just like pretty much salt water.
Oh no.
Oh. Yeah, that's really not good.
She's running. She's I don't like your practices. I'm getting out.
Yep.
I'm digging. Oh, never mind. I thought I literally that sounded like I was waiting for the bass drop. Man, what's more eerie than seeing an empty mall?
Jeez. I guess they're marking everyone who's
Yeah.
safe.
Immune or recovered? I would guess. What's that? What?
You like burn off his fingerprints.
Yeah, I'm very confused. Oh, so you were right. He was never sick.
Hey. Oh.
Lord have mercy. There's a wild hound outside. Straight up. I don't even know if they'll be able to hear that after I do my audio editing. I
Yeah,
really
who
don't.
knows?
That'd be funny.
There was a dog outside.
Yeah,
It's
there's a dog
fine.
howling. I will say though, it kind of makes sense because everyone else that we've seen that has gotten sick has died. He was the
Yeah.
one person the entirety of the movie that got sick and lived.
Right.
Oh, I like how
Weird
they
that
come. I like how they come in these little like manila envelopes made of metallic bubble wrap. I
Like, are you expected to give them to yourself?
think so.
I wouldn't trust myself for
Oh,
that.
never
Like,
mind.
absolutely not.
Oh no, I wouldn't either. Oh, it's because it's nasal.
Okay.
Yeah,
Huh.
so it literally it's straight up just a nasal cure. So yeah,
Hmm.
anyone can get it because it's just like nose spray.
Aw.
Got a nice firm handshake. What you been doing? Bicep curls?
For a 12-year-old.
As a 12-year-old, I was practicing my handshake strength from the beginning.
Whatever. You were hitting a punching bag in karate class. Just
Bro.
like I was.
Yeah, I was gonna say same as you, dude. Man, it's really weird that they're giving everyone like ID numbers
Yeah.
type deal.
So I guess that's how you identify
yeah.
if you're.
You vaccinated.
Yeah. Ooh. Jeez. Yeah, just let him cure you already.
Bro, I'm telling you, there's gotta be some weird shit at the end of this movie that's
There's
like the
gotta be.
vaccine
Like,
didn't
it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Or something.
Cause this shit resolving too easily.
Yeah, too easily. It took 4 months.
Uh,
Like, ours is taken, like, so far it's 3 and it hasn't resolved.
yeah. Well, this one's a lot more deadly too.
True. Very, very true.
Bro, he's straight up vlogging.
Yeah, vaccination sinners.
Well, that's a plus.
These weird quarantine suits still weird me out. I don't know why. Jeez, they have like vats of this thing. The boy's still vlogging too. Jeez, still make. I guess it would make sense that it's kept in like a password protected thing too. Oh, even in the same places. Oh, interesting. They have. That's weird. All kept in the same place as like the other vaccines. I wonder if those actually exist. Huh. Wonder if he got like an early vaccine for. I don't know how he would have, but maybe it's a new dress. Yep. Oh yeah, sure. It still works after who knows how long of not being charged or anything. So the only thing was they kept the what looks like the formula of the vaccine along with H1N1 and SARS in like these weird vats of like containment vessel.
Nice.
Like,
I
that were
love when they keep.
password
I love
protected.
when they keep my vaccines in password protected lunchboxes.
It was like in weird big old like metal. I don't even know, like metal.
Bro, this movie is oddly silent for looking at this point and shoot.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I
It
said
kind of adds a sombering moment.
yeah, as soon as I pulled it out, I'm like, oh yeah, sure. It's still like has battery power after how long of not being used.
Well, I mean, battery operated things can last for months without being turned on.
True.
I mean, this has only been 3 months.
4.
4 months. Whatever.
Sorry.
I don't care. I'm just here.
Oh, this is really cute though. She's getting a prom night, even though she won't actually get like a
A prom,
real high
yeah.
school prom.
You can only do so much. What if her boyfriend shows up? What if that's how it
Ends.
well, not how it ends, but how like like attacks a somber
Hey.
moment. I think I'm right.
Yeah, you're probably
think
right
I'm
there,
right.
bud. Yep, knew it.
Oh, thank you.
You got it. And he got the vaccine. But I still don't know if she has.
Well, she thinks she's immune like her dad.
Yeah.
And if he's vaccinated, it doesn't. She shouldn't get it from him.
Yeah. No, I'm just staring at pictures of Gwyneth Paltrow.
Bro, shut up. This is sad.
My second / who knows how many wives.
Bro, why you gotta bring that up?
Sorry. Too far? Cool. Got it. Noted.
I don't think it's too far. I'm just saying this man's crying in his closet.
I know.
So it's a happy, sad ending.
Yeah.
For a lot of the world, it's happy. It's over. For the other half of the world, it's sad.
Absolutely devastating.
Yeah. This is how our graduation is going to be.
Yep. I mean, yours.
Well, yeah.
I still like your idea for graduation, though.
Oh, yeah. It just needs to be one giant Skype call. I'm telling you. Oh, this sounds like credits music.
Yeah, it will be.
This sounds like cut to credits music.
I'm just waiting for which shot it's going to be on.
Well, I'm wondering if it's going to be overlaid credits or if it's going to be just normal black on white.
I think it's going to be black on white.
I mean, this is 2011. This was before they started doing the whole, like, overtop.
Yeah.
Like, started. Oh, never mind. We're going back to Daft Punk.
Yeah.
AIM? Is that. Wait, isn't AIM like a Marvel supervillain organization?
Maybe? I don't know. Bats. Bats.
It's still here.
It's bats, buddy.
Oh, it was the bananas that did it.
Oh, no.
Or is this a flashback back to the beginning of how it all started?
I don't know.
Okay. Oh, so it's bats eating bananas.
And pigs. Yeah, this is a flashback. So it's bats and pigs.
Yeah,
just
bats ate bananas.
Started.
Then they dropped the banana. They found a dead pig, and they're like, I don't get it. Oh, never mind.
It's not dead.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. I'm not. Is this how Wilbur started? Or Charlotte's Web?
Yeah, that.
Well, I mean, Wilbur was it? Wait, was
he was the name. That
Oh,
was
gotcha.
the name of the pig.
What are they stuffing it with? I'm so
I
confused.
don't know.
Oh, they are showing how it started.
Yep.
From bat to banana
That's
to
day
banana
one.
to pig to chef.
To chef to Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh,
And there it is. Steven Soderbergh directed this?
yeah, no, I did not
Okay.
realize that.
Jeez. It's a bit bigger of a director than I realized it would be.
Yeah, no. Oh, really? I don't know. So this movie was sad.
Yeah.
Very dark.
I mean, it ended on a decently high note, I guess.
Yeah, I know. Very close to home.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit too close to home. I feel like I'm about to sneeze. I'm gonna try my best not to, but we'll
it's
see
okay.
what
Just
happens.
sneeze into your arm like a normal person should.
No, I want to sneeze into my microphone. I think the snot will really add some kind of flair to my voice.
I mean, you are the only one who uses that microphone, so
That's what
that
you
I know
think.
of.
That's what you think. But what you? Well, I hate to ask this, but the effectiveness out of this film, what would you rate it?
I would give it. I would give it an H1N1 out of COVID.
I'm glad you caught on to the effectiveness instead of effectiveness.
Yeah.
It's all about that pronunciation.
Yeah.
No, this was a fun film.
It actually was. It was.
It was
really
nice.
good.
It was really well put together. The one thing I will say is that the pacing was really fast, but really what else you can't do anything about that, especially when you're talking about a pandemic, when you're talking about a plague. Like that it takes so long for it to spread and reach
Right.
its final outcome that's like you almost have to do that like 100-day jump type deal.
Yeah, because it was literally from 30-something days to 131 days.
Yeah, no, for real though.
And it makes sense. Like,
yeah, no.
For that to progress that much, you have to do that big of a jump.
Yeah, no.
But it was really good. Like, from what I can tell, it seemed
yeah, it was
seemed scientifically accurate.
One of the most serious films we've watched on MindMesh's Movie Talks. And with that being said, thank you all so much for watching this dark, depressing movie with us that really encapsulates the time that we are in. If you would like to tune in again to MindMesh's Movie Talks, make sure to tune us typically every Friday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, but with this new quarantine series, tune in every other week, bi-weekly at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Next week, we'll be going back into our backlog. You'll be listening to good old Hellboy from 2019, back with me and Fish before this whole thing started. But with that being said, my name's Chayton.
And I'm Mo.
And thanks for listening. Join us back for the next movie. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.